Let's face it, people find it difficult to remain silent. They like insulting others, starting rumors, and invading their personal space. They are unable to resist the need to be well informed about everyone. However, Sigma males are a distinct breed. They are the quiet, intelligent kind that never discloses too much information and keeps their cards close to their chest. Even if you ask them directly, they won't reveal some information to anyone, despite their seeming guardedness. Here are 9 of them. Number 1, your personal struggles. You know the saying that 80% of people are happy you have issues, but just 20% of people care about them. Strange, but real. It makes some individuals feel better knowing they're struggling or unable to solve a problem. Some individuals find joy in your hardships, whether you're starting a side gig, attending a job interview, or simply trying to make sense of your existence. They'd rather you fail than succeed, but they're not against you succeeding either. They take comfort in the knowledge that you lack more than they do. This is the reason why Sigma males keep quiet about their personal difficulties. They think that when things get hard, you should deal with your problems on your own, not throw paint over them. They put in a lot of effort and figured something out. People don't throw their issues on other people. It's about accepting responsibility and not making their mistakes someone else's. It has nothing to do with keeping things hidden. Oversharing might attract unsolicited advice or comments. They would like to maintain privacy and simplicity. Problems might often seem greater than they are when they are discussed. Sigma males are straightforward. Rather than discussing the issue, they concentrate on finding solutions. If they do talk to you, it's because they genuinely believe in you. They are selective about whom they confide in, favoring quality above quantity in connections. Number 2, negative opinions about others. You know how some individuals are eager to share their negative opinions of other people with you. Sigma males, though, don't talk about it. They feel that you shouldn't say anything at all if you have nothing positive to say about someone or something about them when you don't like them. This involves more than simply being courteous, it also involves maturity and respect. Spreading hateful ideas doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't improve the circumstances, and it certainly doesn't transform the topic of the discussion. Thus, they don't share their negative opinions with anyone. When they disagree with someone, they attempt to resolve it amicably rather than by gossiping behind their back. This strategy maintains composure and shields people from unwarranted talk. They feel that it is preferable to remain silent than to propagate negativity, even when it may appear that they are being dishonest or keeping back. It's simple to hate and say hurtful things, but maintaining silence requires courage and discernment. A positive mentality is choosing to notice the positive rather than dwelling on the bad, not pretending that everything is wonderful. If you have nothing pleasant to say about someone, it's best to keep your mouth shut since what you say about them says a lot about you. Number 3, your next move. Their next move is something you won't hear about from these quiet guys. Here, the idea is straightforward. If you're too occupied planning what you're going to do, you won't be getting it done. Keeping plans confidential avoids needless intervention or unfavorable remarks from outside parties. Remaining focused and steering clear of controversy are more important than being secretive for the sake of being secretive. Consider it like you would a chess match. Silently, they go forward, hoarding their ideas and techniques until the appropriate time. Not because they don't appreciate advice from friends and family, but rather because they would rather celebrate their successes after they've happened rather than before. Thus, they remain goal-oriented, put in a lot of effort in private, and let their accomplishments speak for themselves. They can stay devoted to their goal without external pressure or expectations by keeping silent about their next steps. Rather than telling you their plans, they would like to demonstrate their work to you. Though this may seem complex or cryptic to others, it's only a method for them to focus, avoid distractions, and pursue their ambitions independently of other people. Number 4, family problems. Every family experiences difficult times from time to time, such as when there is parental conflict, excessive drinking, or even a member being ill. Sigma males don't tell others about their family's troubles in an attempt to win people over. Families have highs and lows, and they don't want outsiders to comment on or judge them for something so intimate and significant. Dealing with these issues is difficult, and it becomes more difficult when others are aware of them. Although speaking with true friends or family members might be beneficial, many men prefer to keep their family issues private. They're handling things quietly, even if they might not express it. They don't want to engulf others in family chaos or burden them with their problems. Adding extra people to the mix usually results in a messier and more complex situation. They don't say much about it, they just handle it, figure it out, and go on. Number 5. Other people's secrets. These guys are vaults when it comes to other people's secrets. They realize how important trust is. They save information that is disclosed to them in confidence. Regardless of how delicious or alluring it may be to reveal someone else's affairs, they are not inclined to share others' private information. Respect is the key. They act in the same manner toward others since they wouldn't want anybody else to know their secrets. People don't want to hurt others, which is why they shouldn't share secrets. Whether they are acquaintances or close friends, they always keep their mouths shut. It's important to be a reliable person in addition to avoiding gossip. They demonstrate that they are indeed excellent friends by abiding by this guideline in all circumstances. Number 6. Anything about your intimate life. Some men like bragging about their romantic relationships, bringing it up in conversation as though it were a point system in a video game. They boast about what they do in the bedroom, frequently exaggerating or inventing stories since they see it as a competition. However, Sigma males don't play these games. They don't provide details about their personal lives, even if they are in a serious relationship or have had a crazy night. They don't reveal specifics about other people's private moments or, worse, kiss and tell. Their personal affairs are kept confidential. They don't need to brag since they don't look to their friends or others for affirmation or approval. It's about respect, both for oneself and their relationship, not about being shy or cautious. They think that certain aspects of life ought to be kept private and not disclosed daily. Such personal affairs bear no evidence to anybody. It isn't a contest. To feel good about themselves or to make an impression on others, Sigma males don't need to discuss details of their personal lives. Anything about their personal lives is among the things that are best kept silent. Number 7. Anything that could sabotage your own success. Do you know how it feels to be making great progress on a task when a supportive friend says something that causes you to question your abilities? Your confidence and focus might be undermined by their remarks, even if they don't mean any damage. Even the smallest joke or remark has the power to sow doubt and undermine your achievements. Discussing possible hazards or errors can cause you to focus more on losing than on succeeding. It's similar to trying not to spill your juice. The more times you focus on doing so, the more likely you are to succeed. Sigma males would rather maintain their attention on the goal, worrying more about how to succeed than how they may make a mistake. You're not putting forth your best effort to achieve if you're preoccupied with thoughts of failing. Speaking about potential concerns might provide someone who doesn't want the best for you suggestions about how to make things go wrong. They labor quietly to avoid such hazards without drawing attention to themselves, keeping their fears and game plans under wraps. It is not a matter of disregarding hazards, rather, it is about controlling your fear of them. They choose to work through any uncertainties or fears of making a mistake in private to remain optimistic and keep moving in the direction of achievement without arousing suspicion or self-defeating behavior. Number 8. Your true feelings. Have you ever had a day where nothing goes as planned, but you just smile and say, "I'm fine," to everyone who asks? This is a common behavior among Sigma males, not because they are trying to hide their emotions but rather because they believe that not everyone should know how they feel. They have good reason to be choosy about who they let to show their vulnerable side. Sensitive information is frequently used by people to manipulate or harm others. Sometimes those who want to take advantage of others may find you easy prey if you share too much about yourself. Even though it's advised to be open and truthful about your emotions, there are instances in which it's preferable to keep your mouth shut. It's not about playing the part, It's about shielding yourself from needless stress or possible injury. This is not to say that Sigma males never express their emotions. On the contrary, they do so exclusively with people they can trust and are at ease with, be it a close friend or a significant partner. They pick very carefully who they let to see that aspect of themselves. They take vulnerability seriously and are aware of its power. They are private individuals who believe that not everyone should know everything about them. Number 9. Your weaknesses. Everyone has self-doubt from time to time, even those who are exceptionally talented. Sigma males are similar to this, but they don't express their concerns about their potential for lack of excellence. They would rather not talk about their anxieties. Speaking about doubts is ineffective. It's similar to being brilliant at sketching but being afraid to share it with people because you believe it's not good enough. Speaking about your fear won't help your drawings get any better. Instead, it will divert your attention and energy away from what you could be doing to become better. Thus, Sigma males would rather study, practice, and improve without drawing attention to themselves. They try again if they make a mistake. They don't have to reveal their uncertainty to everyone. They don't think it's necessary to discuss their concerns about not being the greatest at anything. Their primary concern is self-improvement and demonstrating their abilities to themselves, rather than to others. They don't care about what other people think and instead concentrate on improving themselves when they don't talk about their fears. It doesn't matter who is looking or passing judgment, what matters is learning and improving. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Also, be sure to click on the next video on your screen to keep learning and stay tuned for more valuable insights. See you there.